What's going on, guys? Maz here. Today I'm going to go over every single special evolution in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I'll be able to hopefully help you out and figure out why some of your Pokemon probably haven't evolved yet. Let's go. We're going to go over every single method and way to evolve your Pokemon, which is going to include all types of special evolutions, stones, items, level up, moves, all kinds of stuff like that. So I have a quick little list here that I'm just going to go over them really quickly. This is not including the brand new Pokemon. I'm going to get into that in a minute. Also to note, we don't have home transfer compatibility yet. So this is just right now the Pokemon that are available in this game and how to evolve them. Starting off with stone evolution methods. So there's various stones that you can get in the game. The majority of them you can buy in the city Cascarefa. It's the water gym city. You can buy fire stones, thunder stones, leaf stones, and water stones. Every other type of evolution stone you're not able to buy, but they're not hard to find when you're just out and about exploring Paldea. So we're gonna do this fast, guys. We're gonna go rapid fire. Okay, I have it organized. We're just gonna go. You ready? Here we go. Okay, if you want to evolve Sunkern into Sunflora, you need a Sunstone. Wigglytuff will need a Moonstone. Raichu, Thunderstone, Lilligant, Non-Hisui, Sunstone, Mismagius, Duskstone, Crabominable, Ice Stone, Florigis, Shiny Stone, Vaporeon for Waterstone, Jolteon, Thunderstone, Flareon, Firestone, Leafeon, Leafstone, Glaceon, Ice Stone. For Magnezone, you need a Thunderstone, Firestone for Arcanine, Duskstone for Honchkrow, Waterstone for Cloyster, and a Thunderstone for Electros. So these are all the stone evolutions for the non-new Pokemon. Okay, so I just want to explain happiness evolutions real quick here. So like in previous games, there's certain Pokemon that'll evolve only when you have a close bond with them. There's always been an NPC that you can talk to check the values of your friendship, to see how close you are with your Pokemon. This game is no different for Scarlet and Violet. If you go to Cascarefa, there's a woman that you can talk to who will check the status of your friendship. She's going to tell you one of three things. You two seem neutral, which indicates low friendship. I'm sure you could get way friendlier, which is middling friendship, and you're the best friends ever, which is considered high friendship. Best things that you can do to build up friendship: put a Soothe Bell on your Pokemon. You can walk with them, auto battling with them, regular battling with them, give them baths. That's also going to increase friendship as well. So when you set up your picnic, so there's a few things that you can do. I'm sure that there's more, I just haven't mentioned right now. These next following evolutions, so all of them are going to require high friendship, and then you just have to level them up once. Chansey to Blissey, Azurill to Marill, Igglybuff to Jigglypuff, Riolu to Lucario. Espeon and Umbreon, you are going to need high friendship, but with Espeon, you have to level it up once during the day, and Umbreon, you're going to level it up once during the night. Sylveon, you need an Eevee with high friendship level while knowing a fairy move. Something like Baby Doll Eyes would work fine. We then have Frostmoth, so you can get a Snom, have it high friendship level, and then level it up during the night. Time of day evolution. So certain Pokemon are only going to evolve during a certain time of day. So in this case here, if you have a young goose, turns level 20 during the daytime, it'll evolve into Gumshoes. Lurantis, you're going to need a Fomantis at level 34, and just make sure it evolves during the day. Lycanroc, so level 25, during the day, it'll turn into its midday form. If you want it in its midnight form, you have to level it up level 25 at night. If you want the special dusk form, you're going to need a Rockruff with its own tempo ability, and you have to evolve it specifically at sunset. You can get a Rockruff with own tempo as an ability. It's actually one of the wild static Terra Pokemon that you can find. I actually made a video going over every single Terra Pokemon and location, so I'll just throw that up on the screen. You guys can always check that out later on if you'd like. Okay, now let's go into move-based evolutions. The Pokemon to evolve needs to know a certain move. If you allow it to learn that move, it'll evolve right then and there on the spot. So if you want a Serena, you can get a Steenie, level it up while it knows the move Stomp. If you want to get a Sudowoodo, you can have your Bonsly learn the move Mimic. Okay, and then we have specific gender evolutions. So if you have a level 21 female Combee, it'll evolve into Vespiquen. Level 33 female Salanda is going to turn into a Salazzle. Male Curlia, you can evolve it with a Dawnstone and you'll get Gallade. And if you use a Dawnstone on a female Snorunt, you can get Frostlass. Item level up evolution. So a Pokemon needs to hold a specific type of item. It just needs to level up and they'll evolve. Happiny to Chansey, so level up during the day while while holding an oval stone. Applin will evolve into either Flapple or Appletun, and all you need is you need them to either have a tart apple for Flapple or a sweet apple for Appletun. And both of these items you can actually buy at the Delibird Presents shop in Cascarefa. Same shop where you can buy the evolution stones as well. Weavile, so hold Razor Claw item and level up at night. Poltegeist, so Poltegeist has two different types of forms. Sinistea, if you give it a cracked pot, it'll turn into the phony form of Poltegeist, and if you give it a chip pot, it'll evolve into the antique form. Okay, and then last but not least, we have the good old classic trade evolutions. So as I'm sure most of us already know, if you trade a Haunter, it'll evolve into a Gengar. Lucky for you, there's actually an in-game trade where you can go to Levincia. There's going to be a woman where you can actually trade with her, and she'll give you a Haunter, which will then evolve into a Gengar, which is pretty cool. You can get Scissor if you trade Scyther while holding a metal coat, and Slowking if you trade a Slowpoke with a King's Rock. So that's every single evolution method just for these Pokemon here. Now I'm going to go into all the Paldean Pokemon and their special evolutions. Let's go. So right here is every single brand new Pokemon and their special evolutions. I'm going to quickly go over how to evolve each and every one of them. So starting with the stone evolutions, if you use a Thunderstone on Tadbulb, you're going to get Bellibolt. If you use a Firestone on Capsakid, you're going to get Scovillain. If you use an Ice Stone on Cetoddle, you're going to get Cetitan. So these are your stone evolutions here. So to get a Houndstone, all you have to do is just evolve Greavard level 30 at night. That's it. Now let's go into the move-based evolutions. So we'll start with Primeape. In order to evolve Primeape into Annihilape, all you need to do is use the move Rage Fist 20 times. After you use the move Rage Fist 20 times, all you then need to do is level up your Pokemon once. So for the sake of saving time in this video, I've already done it 20 times. All I have to do now is level him up once and he's gonna evolve. We'll give him a rare candy. Nice. And there you go. Primeape evolved into Annihilape. He's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. He's actually pretty sick. Now we have Dunsparce and Girafarig. So both of these Pokemon here get evolutions. So Dunsparce will evolve into Dudunsparce. Once it learns the move Hyper Drill, it'll then evolve. Same thing for Girafarig. It's gonna try and learn the move Twin Beam at level 32. If you allow it so, it will then evolve. So as you guys can see, it already knows Hyper Drill and it knows Twin Beam. So all I need to do is just level them up once. As soon as it learns the move at level 32, it'll try and evolve right then and there. I stopped the evolution just so I can show it to you guys in this video. So I'm going to go ahead and level them up one more time. So there we go. Dunsparce evolved into the Dunsparce. Now there's something very special and specific with this evolution here. It has two different forms for its final evolution. So there's the 2-segment form. Wow, this guy is huge. This is actually the first time I'm seeing him in the overworld. He's way bigger than I thought. Okay, so as you guys can see, he's got 2 segments here in the middle of his body. There is a 1 in 100 chance that he'll get the 3rd segment and he'll be considered the 3-segment form. I think it's based off of your IVs and it's already predetermined. But there you go. So there's the 2-segment form. Now let's go ahead and evolve our Girafarig. Okay, and Girafarig evolved into Farigiraf. Nice. All right, let's move on to the next type of evolution, walking evolutions. There's a couple methods that you can do to evolve Pawmo, Bramblin, and Rellor. Each of them require you to walk with them for 1,000 steps during auto battle. Now here's the thing though, right? I was under the impression that all you needed to do was just have them auto battle a bunch of times as they're walking. It'll eventually accumulate up to 1,000 steps. It's actually not like that at all. You need 1,000 steps all in one go without the Pokemon ever going back to its Pokeball, which means if you go too fast, the Pokemon is going to return back to you. It's not going to count. So you need to go at just the right pace and have them follow you for exactly 1,000 steps. And then he just needs to level up once. Now, I don't know exactly what's considered a step. Like you see how he's kind of floating here. I don't know if that's a step right now. I'm not too sure. Or if it's only a step based off of my movements, as you guys can see. So if you go to South Province Area 5, there's this nice little secluded beach that I like to go to. So here's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna go around this island a couple times and I'm gonna see if this works. All right, let's go, buddy. Okay, I made him walk around the entire island twice, so I'm gonna see if that's enough to evolve him. Hey, look at that. Okay, it was enough. Sweet. And he's in the ground. Wow. There you go. Your Pawmo evolved into Pawmot. Oh, that's right. I almost forgot to mention. He also learns this move called Revival Blessing, which is pretty crazy. It only has 1 PP, but the user bestows a loving blessing, so you're able to revive a fallen party member all the way up to half health. And there's no sacrifice, no nothing. That's pretty insane. Okay, we got ourselves this little tumbleweed boy here, Bramblin. So we're gonna do the exact same thing again. We're just gonna go around this island a couple times and hope that he evolves. He's doing a much better job at keeping up than Pawmo was, that's for sure. And he's still going. Let's see if it worked. Okay, last but not least, we have ourselves Rellor. He's like a little bug that pushes around this big boulder. So we're gonna do the exact same thing one last time. Okay, this guy's really slow, I'm not gonna lie. He's definitely the slowest. Look how long it's taking just to get this guy to catch up to me. Is he faster in the water? Oh, he's way faster. Look at this, guys. This is so much better. Oh my god. Look at this. We got ourselves a speedboat for this guy. Okay, I definitely think we're good at this point. So I guess it's like some scarab or dung beetle, something like that. Very weird design, I have to say. Oh, and look at that. He also learns the move Revival Blessing as well. Okay, so there you guys go. So that's all the walking evolutions. So it was just these 3 Pokemon here. Let's go into the Charcadet evolutions. So Charcadet has one of 2 evolutions, Armarouge, which is exclusive to Pokemon Scarlet, and Ceruledge, which is exclusive to Pokemon Violet. The Pokemon evolutions themselves aren't exclusive to those games, but more so the items required to evolve them are. So let me explain. So I'm currently playing Pokemon Scarlet. If we go into this town here called Zapapico, which is very close to East Province Area 3, not too far from Levincia. You're going to go to this Pokemon Center, and if we go around the corner here, you're going to see that there's this person by a fountain. So if you're playing Pokemon Scarlet, you're going to get the item to evolve into Armarouge. So the item that you're wanting is Auspicious Armor. So in order to get the Auspicious Armor, you need 10 Bronzer Fragments. You'll find a lot of them in ruins. So this is where you can find most of them. Same thing with Bronzong. Certain areas on your map have like these weird little markings. These are considered ruins. You know, you see these tiny structures, and this is where you're gonna find those Bronzor and Bronzong. I mean, they're very simple, just auto battle, and you need 10 fragments from them. Very, very easy to get. And if you defeat Bronzong, I believe they'll give you more than 1 fragment. You'll probably get like 2 or 3 for each. He's going to ask for 10 Bronzer fragments. So you're going to say yes. There you go. So this is the item that we need to evolve Charcadet into Armarouge. All you need to do, so you use the item on a Charcadet, and this is how you evolve it. Boom, and just like that, we got ourselves Armarouge. So although this item is exclusive to Pokemon Scarlet, you can easily attach this item to, you know, any random Pokemon and then trade it over to someone that you know that has Violet, and they can easily trade you the malicious armor back. And in Pokemon Violet, if you go ahead and talk to this person here, they're going to say that they love Sinistea and they want 10 Sinistea chips. You can find Sinistea, the best place to find them, I would say, right here in Alfornada. Alfornada is where the Psychic Gym is. There are a bunch of Sinistea all in this area. Very easy to find them. I mean, you can also find them here north of Zapapico, but the spawn rates aren't as good. And there you go. Now we got the malicious armor. Now let's go ahead and get ourselves a Ceruledge. we have a few more evolutions to get through. So let's go ahead and do the one and only multiplayer based evolution in this game. Okay, so we have Finizin. This Pokemon here has a very special evolution method. So all you need to do, you need to be in a multiplayer game with at least one other person. And then you need to level it up to level 38. Go into the Poke Portal, go into Union Circle. You can either form or join a group, doesn't matter. So after you form the group, we have the other person in our game. So what we're gonna do, now he's level 38 and bam, there we go. This is how we evolve him. And there we have it. Finizin evolved into Palafin. And I know what you're thinking. He doesn't look much different at all. And you'll be right. He isn't very much different. He has a little heart on his chest, and this is known as Zero form. So there he is. There's our little dolphin, but there's something very special about this Pokemon here. So currently he's in a Zero form, but if you switch him out and then try and switch him back in, all of a sudden, we now have his hero form, which is pretty cool. Zero to hero. So he went under his transformation, very similar to Superman, Clark Kent. He did a quick change, came back, and now he's a superhero. Okay, so next Pokemon here, we have Tandemaus. As you guys can see here, this is a little mouse couple. So after level 25, they will just have a random chance to evolve into Maushold. There's two different forms of Maushold. The family of 3, and then there's the family of 4. It's hard for me to talk about this while having a straight face, just because like it's such a silly, strange evolution, but like I love it. Like it's so ridiculous. Like it just randomly we don't know how it got there, but a random little mouse kid just pops up. Okay, so so they can evolve in two ways. They can either evolve randomly off screen, or they can evolve after a battle that you use them in. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and see if I can evolve them here. I'm not gonna have them in my first slot. I'm just gonna randomly battle a few Pokemon, and I'm curious to see if they're just eventually just gonna evolve out of nowhere. Okay, so I just did a random battle. All I did was I just battled. I leveled them up one more time. Okay. And if you guys see now, look, do you guys see? So they literally just evolved off screen, just like that. And there you go. You got a family of 4. Literally all I did, I just battled a couple times. I leveled it up one more time. The evolution just happened off screen. And that's literally it. Apparently, I don't know if this is 100% accurate or not, but apparently it's a 1 in 100 chance to be family of 4. That's pretty crazy, but yeah, there you go. Now we have ourselves Gimmighoul. So this is another very special evolution. So as I'm sure most of us have seen by now, you know, you're walking around Paldea, you're finding these little Gimmighoul everywhere, you're collecting these coins, catching these chests. Once you have all 999 coins, you're then able to finally evolve this thing. Okay, so as you guys can see, we got 999 Gimmighoul coins. Gimmighoul is in our party, and literally all you need to do is just level him up once. Okay, so here we go. Level him up. Bam, and here we go. We've got ourselves our boy, Gholdengo. Its body seems to be made up of 1,000 coins. This Pokemon gets along well with others and is quick to make friends with anybody. Gee, I wonder why. I guess it's easy to make friends when you're made out of gold. And there you go. We got ourselves... We got Gholdengo over here. I'm not gonna lie, he kind of looks like the cheese string man. You guys know who that is? He surfs around. That's kind of crazy. Kind of reminds me of like the Silver Surfer, except he's gold. His ability is called Good as Gold. A body of pure solid gold gives the Pokemon full immunity to other Pokemon status moves. That's excellent. In terms of the actual coin collecting themselves, I'll probably make a guide at some point. I'll probably end up making maybe a quick video just on how to farm these coins, because once you evolve a Gimmighoul, all the coins they're gone. You guys can see here I don't have any more. They're gone, and you have to collect all 1,000 again. Now the good thing is that these chests and these coins, they do respawn, which is great. But anyway, let's go ahead and get to the final evolution of this video and the last of the game. All right, I'm gonna show you how we can evolve Bisharp into Kingambit, one of the coolest looking Pokemon in the game. First thing you want to do, teach your Bisharp a fighting type move. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and give him the move Low Kick. Next thing you want to do, you're going to want to go to North Province Area 2. And in this area here is this bamboo forest. Next thing we'll do is we're going to go down here. Now, be prepared. I'm letting you guys know now, it gets really laggy in this part. So prepare for the lag. It's pretty bad. I know. What we're trying to do is we're looking for Bisharps. Now, not this Bisharp here. See how he's by himself? That's not what we're looking for. What we're looking for is a Bisharp that is surrounded by a small group of Pawniard. So we're just going to keep looking around here till we find ourselves a group of Pawniard with a Bisharp in the middle of it. Okay, so once you find yourself a group, what you're going to do is you're going to engage in battle with the Bisharp. Okay, now we have Frisk, and what we're looking for is Leader's Crest. So you guys saw that there. So this Pokemon is holding a Leader's Crest, and what we're gonna do is we need to send in our Bisharp, and we need to defeat this Bisharp while it's holding the Leader's Crest. After we defeat it, we're gonna have to defeat 2 more. So we have to defeat 3 of these in total. And once we're able to do that, our Bisharp will evolve into Kingambit. Okay, so we just defeated 1, so now let's go look for another one. Oh, also another little quick tip here, if for whatever reason you're searching around, you can't find any, you can always just open up your picnic, set a picnic down, and it'll reset all the spawns. You can try and find another one that way as well, if you don't feel like running around everywhere. So we found ourselves another pack here. Okay, now we just need to defeat 1 more. And we found ourselves the last pack here. So again, we're going to engage in battle 1 more time. So just defeat 1 more. So the 3rd one's been defeated. And now all we need to do, so we've defeated 3 Bisharp leaders that are in those Pawniard packs. Each of them held a leader's crest. Now all we need to do is level him up once. And there we go. And just like that, we have ourselves a Kingambit. Honestly, this has to be one of the coolest Pokemon in the game by far. And there you guys have it. And there you go. He's just chilling around. He sits on his hair. So there you guys have it. We went over every single evolution method in the game, all the special evolutions for both the returning Pokemon and the brand new Pokemon in the game as well. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, I'd really appreciate if you guys can hit the like button, hit that subscribe button as well. I would really appreciate that. And if you know someone that also would benefit from this information, please feel free to share them this video as well. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. More Pokemon Scarlet and Violet content coming soon. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys in the next video. All the best, guys. Have a good one.